All right, so we back at it, man. I'm over here at the legendary Danforth Hall. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread here with another interview for your head top, and I'm really, really happy to be able to get this popping today. This gentleman has come from, I don't want to say a long distance and stuff like that, but south of the border. He made it past the immigration, right? So with no further ado, we got Rumor in the building.
My mama stuck on welfare. Need a new Mercedes. I need a like offset. Windows.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, how was the trip, man? How was the immigration moves and all that?
It was great. Got past the border easily.
Uh-huh.
It was dope. First city was Montreal. Amazing.
How was did you get to eat any Montreal food, some poutine and stuff?
Yeah, so Brian Wall actually had some poutine. I didn't have any poutine until we went to London.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was kind of like watching what I was eating and whatnot. I didn't want to overdo it.
Mm-hmm,
so I just had like small and a little bit of something. But yeah, it's been great. I love Canada. Every single city I love this place.
Yeah.
I really want to move to Montreal.
So is this the first time that you've been in Canada?
First time I've ever been over the border. I love it. Everyone's nice. Everyone's dope. So love it.
Let me bring this up a little bit too. Oh, of course. Perfect. No, so
yep.
That's dope. Like we're 2023 right now when we're filming this, right?
Yep.
And you're relatively new in the game. Like 2020 is when you really started to catch everybody's attention.
Yeah.
And you're here now in another country. How many countries you traveled over the last 3 years?
This is it. COVID, that, and yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, because technically people will call it, you're a pandemic artist, right? Right? You're a pandemic artist. Okay, so for the people who don't know the history, right? Like,
cut to the clip.
I've been hurt and fucked up too many years ago.
Right, exactly, because the song that blew up, I would say February 13th, 2020.
February 26th.
February 26th, right? And actually, nah, fam.
Yes, fam. I released it February 26th, 2020. And March 13th is when the world closed.
Okay, yeah, I had that mixed up. The song Rascals, right?
Yeah.
You uploaded that. But before that, you said it. I was watching in the interview that you were forced into making music.
Yeah, I was no one's forced to do anything. Yeah. Everybody's got a choice. But yeah, it was just kind of like back was against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wasn't going. So basically I just picked up a pen. And I practiced. And it got to that point with where I decided to do a music video for a song that I was a fan of Rascal Flatts to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to flip it, do a music video for it, put it out. Wasn't expecting anything. And yeah, my career started. So
wait a minute. So you're telling me before that you didn't have like another version of Rumor?
0%. There was no artist. The guy under, he wasn't an artist. 0%.
I thought you was about to pull out the mask.
Got you, your platform. Yeah, no. So just created Rumor and started doing my thing, and yeah.
So what made you go in that direction besides like liking Rascal Flatts, right?
I wanted to hear music that I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. So like all of the songs that you hear that I've came out with, like I genuinely like love that type of music. Even if it's hip hop, if it's, even if it's like Dealer, like how I'm going melodic and doing this and doing that. I love that, I love Midwest music, especially like from like Nelly to Bone Thugs to M to a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I do with like a lot of my stuff. Even the guy who's in jail, his music who's out, we all know from Chicago.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we love his music, and that was inspiration also from that record. And yeah, so I genuinely like love that type of music. I love country music. I love gospel. I love anything that can like move you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That can move your spirit. I love it.
You mentioned Nelly. You got a collabo with Nelly.
Yeah.
Too.
Nelly and I got like 3 songs. Shout out December
Really?
Moon. He's got one. My boy out of Baltimore.
Mhm.
Really good producer. He's probably gonna be up here pretty soon. You guys should really get together. Me, Nelly, and Kid Ink, we got a record.
Wow.
And then Nelly's on another record with myself. Yeah. Nelly's dope. Super dope. He's cool. He actually be yelling in the studio too. Hey, hey! Oh my God.
That must be a trip, because you got to think about it, right? 2019, 2020, you're getting into, like, you're putting music together.
Yeah.
And we're already at 2023, and you've probably met some people that have been your favorite entertainers for most of your life.
Yeah.
Can you give me do you fan out, or are you have you been gotten used to it now?
Nah, it's nothing to get used to.
Mhm.
It's always because I'm not the type to not give someone their flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's like an artist who's my peer,
Mhm.
I'm like, bro, I like your stuff.
Yeah.
Congrats on so and so and so, your last project. I'll hit people up even in if I have their number and if I haven't spoke to them in 2 years, or, in the DMs, I'll be like, good job on your project.
Mhm.
Number 6 was my favorite record because I love music.
Yeah.
So I'll be except when they rub me wrong or they do something weird, you know what I'm saying? Then it's yeah. But other than that, I'm giving the flowers. I'm coming with respect right away.
Yeah.
But everyone, yeah. So I don't know if it's fanning out. It's just being a fan of music. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to call it that, yeah, it's like a thank you.
No, just showing respect, giving people their flowers.
Of course.
There's nothing
Zero.
wrong with that, man. You know
No
what I'm
ego
saying?
coming towards, you know what I'm saying, other artists and stuff. It's just it's cool.
No, I dig it, man. And let's just go back just quick fast, right? Did you grow up in I feel like you grew up in Los Angeles, because I'm there looking into interviews, but I'm like, are you from LA?
No, I'm not from LA. I love LA though. I love LA. I always say LA is the land of milk and honey. Anything can happen there. You can be anything you want. You can do anything. You can come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But LA's dope. I love LA.
Well, where did you grow up?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
The world.
We're not gonna get that exclusive over here, because fam, I'm a research man. Okay.
I promised another platform
Mhm.
where I'm actually from that I was gonna give them that exclusive.
Yeah.
That I was going to. It's a whole.
It's a
You know what I'm
process.
saying? Yeah, it is. But it's the North.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
North.
So we got some hints.
I love this terrain. I love this weather. I'm used to this. You know what I'm saying? I love Canada because it reminds me of home.
Okay.
You can even hear it in my voice when I start to talk. A little bit of liquor starts coming in there, and I start talking like this, eh?
Listen. Now you got my brain working. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of guessing.
All good.
Okay?
All good.
But yeah, man. So, wow, because you know what you had me? I'm there doing my research, and I'm like, am I not doing enough research? Why am I not finding out where this guy is from?
There's a lot of information out there. A lot of information. Shout out Holly Bear, #1 crisis publicist in Hollywood. She's dope. Hire her. But yeah, there's a lot of information out there.
Okay, so I could maybe ask one question as far as back in the days.
Of course.
Your father was a refugee.
I'm a refugee. I'll give you that. Yeah. I'm a refugee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, fam, I'm in my research bag trying to find these things, bro. Wow. Okay. So talk to me about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's dope. Michael Jackson influenced probably 50% of how I go towards music. How I even how I approach music, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's amazing. He was growing up, I used to look at him this dude's like a superhero or something. You know what I'm saying? What is this? It was like magic. It was this is what music's supposed to be. But yeah, he's the greatest to me, for sure. Yeah.
No, long
But-
live Michael.
Like he's definitely number one on my top 5.
So, because I hear Michael in your style a little bit, right?
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
a few different flavors in the style,
Mm.
but I'm there listening to the album "Drug Dealing is a Lost Art" or the EP,
EP.
right? And I'm hearing different styles on there, right? But I'm kind of still staying in the same pocket. And then I listen to Fever.
I'm in opposite. My hands are shaking. Pray the Lord forgive my sin. So disrespectful.
And I was like, whoa. Like he went in a whole other direction.
Yes,
So can you define, and I'm going to ask you about Fever specifically.
of course.
Can you define like what you would call your style, or do you even have like anything to define it as?
No, I just call it music. I call like if I get a muse, you know, if there's a muse that moves me, like I'm just gonna go that direction when it comes to music. Like if I feel like it's good, I'm gonna do the record. You're gonna hear a lot of new records tonight, a lot of new unreleased records, and we can speak about that afterwards. But yeah, that I don't like to get boxed in. I don't want to just do rap. I don't want to just do rock. I don't want to just do pop. I don't want to just do country. I just want to do music. Yeah,
And I got to ask about The Mask, right?
of course.
But I don't really feel like it's as big of a deal as I've hear. Like when you first came out,
Well, you see my face.
we're gonna put the X-Files sound right there.
Exclusive.
Right? But like when you first came out, people made a huge deal about it. But then when I think about it in retrospect, I'm like, other rappers or other artists have had masks before.
Mm.
Why do you think people made such a big deal about you wearing a mask though?
I think it was a big deal because of the juxtaposition of the record that I put out. Because if I would have put out, if I had put out, let's say, Welfare, correct? If I put that out first, it would have just been, okay, like he's another melodic rapper doing this type of song. Like, oh yeah, it's cool. But me putting out Rascal, which is like an original country record, you know, and I didn't put any 808s in it. I did it just like them, you know, but it was received with a, what is this? Like a head scratch. Like I have no idea what this is, and so and so and so. And yeah, I'm happy it did what it did.
How do you get past the virality of that though? Because that was so viral.
You don't look to getting past that. Yeah, you live in the moment. You live for what's coming. Like that's the past. It'll be foolish. It'll be foolish of me just to like hold on to that moment and say like, oh, yeah, I want it to happen again, time and time again. It's like, nah, you know, like I got blessed with that moment. Thank God I got blessed with that moment. And yeah, that was what it was. And I'm just going to continue to keep making great music.
No, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. And you also got the tune Dealer. I feel like if you had dropped Dealer first, you probably would have gotten like not as much of an impact. Even though that song's fire, that's also more in of like a melodic hip hop beat.
Yes.
Yeah. But the remix, you got Future and Lil Baby on it, bro.
Yeah.
How you pulled that, fam? Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer!
Shout out my lawyer, Vince.
Okay.
Vince Phillips.
Salute to the lawyers, man.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. And shout out Future and Lil Baby for coming through and doing that record.
No, man, that's a fire record and the remix.
Yeah.
But even like just to touch back onto the mask thing for a second, right? There's a different type of thing that you get to experience, right? Like you get your anonymity while still being a famous rapper or a famous artist, right? Is like, do people, nobody ever recognizes you without the mask?
Zero. I've got treated like horrible without the mask by someone who knew Rumor, right? And like, it's always very polite to Rumor and, hey, let's, you know what I'm saying? And I went somewhere without the mask and it was just rude. And I was like, okay, cool. Bet. I just kind of took that with a grain of salt. And I just know where it's like night and day and where I shouldn't go, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I want to go out to the club normal with my friends and stuff, like I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, especially in LA where it's so status, like your status is everything there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like even if you don't have $1 in your pocket, like you're going to get in before that multi-millionaire right there. Like they're going to let you in, you know? So it's just that I know where to go and I know where not to go, but it's dope. It's a great experience.
It must be because you have to be a different type of person because like you just mentioned, a lot of people, they want the clout, right? So it's like, hey, you don't know who I am? You know what I mean? Because like you get the quote unquote face card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never gotten like that kind of urge, like
no,
you know, somebody does treat you wrong, and you're like, put on my mask, like yo, it's me.
No, obviously, it's like, and it's weird because I actually have family members who are fans of Rumor, and a lot of cousins who are fans of Rumor that don't know who Rumor is, that he's their cousin, and then I have cousins who were fans before I told them at like the last reunion. I'm like, yeah, I'm this person. They're like, what? Like, I've been listening to the song for and it's like, what? You know? So it's cool. It's cool. It's like a selective few. No, not everyone needs to know. So it's just, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. If the mask comes off and it's, you were him the whole time. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I was him the whole time. But
listen, fam, I think, you know, you should keep the mask on, right?
We'll see.
You know, I'm not saying that, you know, pause. You're not a handsome brother. You know what I'm saying? But like, somebody else gave you that piece of advice. Amber Rose. She said, keep the mask on.
She did. And she was coming from a place of her experiences. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when she gave me that advice, she was like, hey, this is why so and so and so and so. And I was like, yeah, definitely going to take that with a grain of salt, you know? Yeah. I'm going to take that advice and we'll see.
Even with everything that's going on, and things are moving fast right now. Like, yeah. So like, besides like, you know, the music and stuff like that, do you have like bigger long-term goals? Like, what can you see yourself doing in this game in the next 10 years? Definitely
entrepreneurship, definitely owning a couple of businesses, maybe even international, going back to Africa, helping out a lot within those countries and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. That's definitely what I want to do. That's what's going to happen.
No, man, we got Rumor in the building. One generic, I gotta ask, because every time I say an artist name, it just pops into my head, like, because it's spelled RMR.
Can you reach in there before you finish this? Can you reach in that pocket over there? Mm-hmm. I brought something for you.
Oh, for me. Oh, snap. I gotta put mine on right now. Hold on. You get it right.
Yep. Pull down, and you got it.
There we go.
There we go.
I haven't put on one of these in a while. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to know when the last time I put on one of these, right? With this whole game, right, and everything moving so fast.
Yes.
What do you think is one of the biggest accomplishments that you've reached so far?
Garnering the fan base that I have now. Mm-hmm. And the support. That's the biggest thing. Like even from like the features and all this, and even this tour, it's great. I appreciate it 100%. But being able to speak to fans and having them not only listen, but like soak in like messages and stuff that I have, like even from the record that I did with Timberland on the last EP. There's been so many people who's DM me about that, and they've been like, yo, you know, this really helped me during rehab, and so and so. Even Dealer, like they were like, yo, I was listening to this during rehab, and so and so. And I'm like, yo, really? Like, thank you, you know? Yeah. So that was dope.
Yeah, and I do remember the question I had for you. And let me fix that mic there for you.
Yeah. All right. So
we're on the road, man. We doing it rough today. We just pulling up, getting these interviews popping.
whole time.
The name,
Rumor.
right? But it's spelled RMR.
Yeah.
Right? How did you come up with that? Or like, did that come to you?
That came to me. I'm a fan of artists with their spelling, like Party Next Door. Like how dope is that? You know, Party's like, shout out Party.
Salute.
Party's dope. Party Next Door, even from like Weekend, you know, like how you spell it like that. And it's always like somebody will say something wrong, like, oh yeah, or like Black. They'll say like Six Black, but it's, you know, it's just like, it's Black. And it's always like I wanted fans to come to me and say, hey, you're RMR. And I can be like, oh no, my name's actually Rumor, you know, nice to meet you. It's a conversation opener. So that's why I made it like that. Yeah. No, I don't hate vowels.
No, man, I dig it, man. And what can we expect as far as like a full project? Like, is it dropping anytime soon?
Yeah, a full album's definitely coming. A full album. Should I give you the name on this platform?
Maybe, you know, maybe some features, a little exclusive.
I don't know about features yet. There's a few that are in the pipeline. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of records with a lot of different artists that I've managed to record in the past 3 years. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of unreleased records. But there definitely is a project, an album that will be coming.
Okay.
Soon, very soon. But there's a single coming again next.
Okay, looking forward to it. Listen, man, I really appreciate you having this conversation with me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring to the stage tonight over here at the Danforth Hall. You know, just getting artists coming through here, coming down to Toronto, it's always a good look because, you know, we got a growing scene out here, but we got to be connecting with our brothers and sisters across the border. You know what I'm saying? Oh, last question. Toronto artists that you're checking for, because I heard you listening to Drake and Travis when we got in here.
Yeah, Drake's obviously.
Yeah, but besides the boy, who else?
Who else do I love out here? Party.
Salute.
Love Party. I love The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's the is it Plaza? Or am I going blank? A second.
He's gonna go to the Spotify list.
I'm about to go to it right now.
I know you were singing.
Oh, Russell! Shout out Russell!
Salute to Russell. Yeah,
Russell's my bro. Yeah. Roy Woods. He couldn't be here. He's in Vegas right now. He's dope.
Roy Woods, tap in,
Roy. It is Plaza. Yeah, Plaza. Plaza's dope. Super dope.
Okay, listen, you're putting me on. I gotta go have to tap in.
He's dope. He's super dope. I like Plaza. Plaza's cool. Who was
you were singing Smiley before too.
Smiley's dope too. Yeah. Shout out Big Head. He worked with him a bunch. I met him probably I'd say like 2 times in LA. He was a really nice dude. Yeah.
No, dope. Yeah, man. Make sure to tap in to anything that Rumors got going on. I expect a lot of dope music coming down the pipeline. Like I was saying, like I was listening to Fever in the car and I was like, holy smokes. If this is what I'm hearing now and all of the stuff that I heard from the Drug Dealing is a Lost Art EP, I can't wait to hear what you got going on next, man. Let the people know where to find you, social media wise, as well as just wherever you want people to get your stuff.
For sure. You guys can find me on Spotify or what else is there? Apple Music, Tidal. Mm-hmm. Shout out Tidal. On Tidal, on all those platforms, just RMR. And then on socials, WHAT RMR. So What Rumor.
Okay. No, man, thank you once again, brother. You know what I'm saying? Another one in the vault. Big salute to the sponsors. I should have done this in the beginning. Diamond Club, hit them up on their Instagram page.
Don't worry, we're doing it. We doing this time.
Yeah, man, you gotta pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Hit up their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. Rumor in the building. We are off of this. Deuces.
We love hip hop.